Hey, good morning, folks. Today on date 22 March, and we are starting the topics on the health, safety, and environment. And the first of all, our topic is hazard and the risk, and we will differentiate the hazards and the risk. Hazard, as we know, the explanation or the how we can define in the formally like anything which have the potential to harm the personal property and the environment is called the hazards, as we know. And in the risk, we know that it's like a combination of likelihood and severity. It's the combination where we assess the hazard. So as we all know about this, and we will discuss about the hazards and their classification. So hazard is basically a a hazard is basically is divided into two parts, and it's a safety hazard and a health hazard. Safety hazard, you can say that in safety hazard, it's like if I pinch this finger, okay, so it will react immediately or suddenly react like I will feel it immediately. I will get okay, and in the health hazard, if someone gets the metal, okay, metal they will inert, and after that like a tetanus, if they did not get the tetanus injection, so it may possibility that it can spread throughout the body. So it's maybe the delay or long. So you can say that it's a health hazard. It's maybe a physical hazard, maybe it's biological, maybe it's like a chemical hazard. Possible, maybe depend on the classification. And also we know that the health hazard, it's maybe delay, effect, or long time. Maybe possible it's like 1 month or 1 years or 5 years or 10 years. We cannot say that it can be like a limited time period. Okay, so first of all, we will start the safety hazard. The topic is the safety hazard, where we all know that this is the maybe the fire incident or slip trip. What we will do? Fire, if we get the fire, we immediately extinguish through the fire extinguisher sprinkler system, or through the maybe automatic sensors, alarms. So we will rectify them or close the points. Also in immediate, they can, if someone gets burned, so it will be immediate, like if someone get the fire in the captures, so it will burn. Okay, just like a slip tip, if there I put the waters or the chemical or anything else, I get fall, then suddenly I get the injury in the head or anything in my parts. Okay, so this is slip and trip normally, and this is electrical. If I touch in naked hand like a live wire, live electric wires, or different kinds of manual without logo to go lot out, tag out. Okay, so here in electrical equipments, I will get the electric shock immediately. So it's we call the safety hazard that its consequence or the result is getting the immediately. Okay, so it's maybe possible in the poor illumination, we can say that there is no lights and we are working there. If we get some injury or some hazards, maybe this poor illumination is also the hazard, but the consequence will be maybe fall from the height, maybe it's did not perform the work well. Okay, so this is a poor illumination. And falling objects, if I am working there and something in the first floor or the second floor, maybe the some equipments or some tools maybe not tightened, so it will fall in our hand, in our body, like just like a head and also any parts of the body. I get the sudden reaction, just like I my head will be get some injury. Okay, so this is called the safety hazard. Okay, just like the simple example I would like to say that there is a in safety hazard, you can understand by seek. The word, two words I want to say. There is a seek and the disease. As well, you know that seek is like just like we can say that seek fever. Fever may be the seek, fever or the cut injury may be the seek. But the disease is what? Disease is like a cancer or tuberculosis and different kinds of diseases, as you know about it. That it's maybe a long time diseases. It's maybe long treatment required. So we are just classified safety hazard, health hazard through the sick and disease examples. Okay, so here in health hazard, as we know that the cancers and the white finger disease due to the cold weathers, those are the health hazards. Okay, so some are the disease which was caused due to the environment, and also the workplace hazards, just like a carcinogen, mutagency, reproductive toxicity, and respiratory sanitizer and fumes. Those are the agent which cause does diseases. Okay, just like a fumes, dust, poor air quality index, and also the high temperature. Those are the reasons and the causes for these are the consequences. Okay, so here some are the major health hazard I want to share with you all, that there is a vibration, or we know, just like a vibrate as we know in the phones, and the different kinds of vibration. So vibration is classified into two parts. Okay, first one is segmental vibration. Segmental means just like my hand is shifting, okay, while vibrating. So this is just a segmental vibration. And if my whole body is vibrating, so it's called whole body vibration. Okay, so we have distinguished the classification of the vibration into two parts, in the segmental and the whole body vibration. Okay, whole body vibration, as we all know, that if we are driving, just like if we, whole body will be vibrate if we brake, or if we take the escalator. Okay, so and those are the factors. Okay, so nowadays, the most effective and most silent poison is the driving. Driving creates what? Vibration may be the segmental or whole body vibration. Maybe, uh, but possibility of whole body vibration. That our whole body is involved in the process of the driving. So as we after long times, like 10 to 20 years, we will get the vibration. Okay, that maybe causes some diseases. Okay, so in noise hazard. Okay, we have divided the hazard into two parts, and in health hazard there is a noise. Okay, noise is differentiated and classified into two parts. Okay, first one is audiometry, or second one is non-audiometry. Audiometry hazard means if someone gets non-hearing problems, or non-hearing problems in temporary or permanent, maybe depend on the hazard severity. Okay, so those are the in auditory. Okay, so there is just like if we get some noise, just like maybe a loud music or different kinds of loudspeakers. So if we will get the, after sometimes we will get the fatigue, or maybe nausea, depend on the noise. So it's the possibility. Okay, and pollution is also the major example of the health hazard. We are getting the pollution from the burning fuels, just like from the bus, ships, and the different kinds of mode of transportation. We are getting the pollution, and we are inhaling those air particles in our lungs, and these are segregating inside it. So just it segregating inside it, it may be not affect immediately. It is possibility, and in 99% chances that it is a possibility that it will affect after 10 years, after 20 years, or maybe after 2 years, depend on the severity. Okay, and I want to share with you all that there is one major example of the health means construction industry, or maybe the industry manufacturing, or depend on the classification. A welder, as we know that the welder which do the welding's work at some places from the channels, or anything like a mechanical work. Okay, so a welder was 9 years old, and he was started the welding work. And from the 9 years old, they have started the work. Okay, so they were just welding 1 years, 2 years, and the 3 years, and the 4 years. After the 13 years old, at the moment that he has lost his eyes. He has lost his both eyes. He cannot see the other people's. He cannot see at that moment. So the main cause there was the UV rays, ultraviolet rays, which was come and emits from the welding work, and that's get into the retina, and it has damaged their whole retina. So it cannot be possible that they can see the world. Okay, so those are the side effects of the weldings. and the early ages. Okay, just like as we know that motiabin a disease which was caused from the eyes due to the overage, like after 40 years, mostly the possibility probability of the chances for the motiabin disease occurs in the older age. But nowadays, if the welders are working in the poor health, safety, and environment causes, so there may be possibility that it can take place inside it. Like motiabin can be taken in the 12 years old and 20 years old or to 25 years old young mans. Okay, so those are my hazards topic, and we will in next topic we will discuss about the different labor codes, labor law that government of India has updated it through the 13 to 14 acts, just like a factory act and the other acts, dog factory acts, hazardous chemical acts, and the different kinds of chemical acts. We will discuss about it. Okay, and the first and the advanced thing that as we don't know about it, it's like a business redemption plan. Okay, as you some of the aware of, about it. Okay, so this is business redemption plan. That was any guess that what is it and what is like a business redemption plan in the health safety environment? Do you know about it? Anything? Okay, let me explain about it. Business redemption plan is just like a, if we are starting the plant or factory, it's maybe a cement or a steel or anything. I do not care about it. Just like any factory, we are assuming that we are starting or establishing the factory. Okay, so there you have purchased a motorcycle, bike, scooty, or the cars. You take the insurance. You take the insurance, like what value you will get if they get 50% damage or 100% damage, what you will get from those insurance claims. Okay, so just like in business redemption plan, you have purchased the land, you have established the machines, equipments, and the manpower, everything you have deployed, safety norms, just like a firefighting system and different things. But in plant terms, it's also required the insurance, where we do the insurance in their business redemption plan is required. If the factory gets damaged, and what was the consequence, what are the safety precaution we are taking, and what we are doing with it. So we will just make a plan of it, that how much it will damage, how our seal level is, what types of hazardous chemical in our it. So we will make a plan about it, how is the hazardous, everything about it, everything inside from the factories we will discuss about it. So in our next video we will try to cover up those things, and I think you should follow me and like my study, and you will support me, and thanks a lot for watching me. Thank you.